I am finished rebalancing my portfolio for the quarter. I took about $80,000 worth of losers and put them in with the winners. And this is basically mutual funds. So I move them around, I take the losers, and I move them in to the winners. Of course, I do not completely get rid of losing mutual funds because I want to have some so that I know what's going on with them. If I don't have a fund, I don't know what's going on. If I have a fund, every quarter I know what it's doing. And the benefit of mutual funds, good mutual funds, is yes, they go up and they go down, but they don't go out of business. You take a stock, and I've got stocks, you take a stock, when it goes down, say, well, you buy it because it looks good, and then it goes down. It can stay down for decades. It can go out of business. But a mutual fund and a good mutual fund company, it will never go out of business. It will just go down, and then it will have its day, and it will go up. I'm talking from experience, okay? There's no such thing as a mutual fund that just goes down, stays down, and then eventually goes out of business. I've had them for about 40 years. It hasn't happened yet. So anyways, last 2 days was rebalancing for the quarter. I spent about 3 hours analyzing these mutual funds, what their performance was, and then matching them against each other. So it took me about 3 hours, 2 hours yesterday and an hour today to do all that research and then make the trades. And that's it. That's the work for the quarter. That's the work for 3 months that I do. After that, nothing. I just look at it. That's all. Now you may think, well, aren't you rebalancing for the quarter early? The end of the quarter is not till next week. Precisely. Because I don't want to rebalance at the end of the quarter when everybody else is rebalancing. And what happens when everybody is rebalancing at the same time? At the end of the quarter, it triggers. It skews the results of the funds. It changes the projectile to projection of the fund. It screws it up. You can't read it right. So I take the rebalancing a week before everybody piles in and screws up the numbers. So that's why I'm doing it a week early, or I'll wait sometimes a week later to do it, but never at the exact end of the quarter when everybody else does it. When I talk about everybody else, I'm talking about amateurs and big professionals. They all follow the same thing. Rebalance at the end. Rebalance at the end, right at that date. So anyways, I am finished for the quarter, and I won't do anything until the end of September now. Unless there's some big dramatic shift that happens and forces me to go in and within a month or two and do some again. But I'm finished. That's my work. 3 hours for 3 months, and I'm sweating after that. Moving money around for me is not gambling. I'm not even taking a chance. I've done it so often that I know what the results are going to be. If you know what the results are going to be, that's not gambling. When I want to gamble, this is what I do. I go to casinos and play nickel poker. Then I am gambling.